Alrighty guys, so we're back at the shop here. Got ourselves a nice truck looking pretty good, nice Western Star. So we bought this last time here guys, so we gotta get it all the way to a let's see, mechanic shop. Luckily I think I see one, so we should be able to get there without any trouble, hopefully. So we're back in Boise on the outskirts. And we got our nice brand new Western Star that we just bought. Make sure we follow all the road rules and whatnot, especially with a sheriff right there. Get ourselves turned onto this road. Have to get the seat adjusted and whatnot. Got a little bit of engine stuff we need to check. It's got the engine check light on it, so we have to get that checked on. Also get our seat adjusted here a little bit later. Technically I don't see any stop signs here, so we can roll right on through, it looks like. Got to yield for any trains that might be going through. We got dominoes right there. But anyways, boy, I forgot how tight that turn was. Excuse me, everybody. We got our direct hire right over here that we haven't seen yet, so that is now discovered, where we can go and get some people to work for us, company-wise. And we're good to go. So we got a nice little mechanic shop right over here. Ooh, nice pretty old, I want to say that's a Chevy going down the road. Looks really good. But I got a mechanic shop somewhere around here. I think we're just going to go pull in so that way we don't get lost. Let's see, I think it's on the other side over here. Got the AAA towing and whatnot, so they're ready to go. Should be able to get the truck worked on right here. So let's get some upgrades put on this baby. Alright guys, so they're working on the truck at the shop, but we got this incredible thing. Hold on. One insane looking truck. Look at that beautiful looking brand new Kenworth. That is one good looking truck. Good night. Oh, beautiful sounding engine as well. See if I can remember how to turn on the lights with decoupling right now. I remember how to turn on the lights at the moment. Hold on. Ah, there we go. I remember how to turn on the lights. There they are. This is one beautiful looking truck. Hopping back inside here. Look at that. We got a camera mirrors. Good night. This is one incredible truck. Now I'm envious, but you know what? That's fine. Wow, this is one nice truck. Good night. Look at all the storage we got up there. We got a double bunk. Wow. Got an AC unit down there, back there too. Sweet. This is one nice truck, people. I can tell you that right now. Alright. But anyways, our truck's getting worked on. So while that's all taking place, we got ourselves a quick little load of roof shingles. Well, actually, lumber. I think that's what they originally said it was roof shingles, but it's lumber. So that's what we're hauling today. Double axle of lumber here from Rustic Lumber Co. Man, this truck is beautiful. Look at this thing. Got Swift going by too. That's scary. This is one beautiful looking truck. Look at that thing. That's what all that noise was, but it sounded interesting. Alrighty, so we're going to ease over to the side here to give us as much room as we can. This thing also has great brakes. Ooh, Taco Bell right there. Looks good. So yeah, they should be done. Got to get a ride back, obviously, from where we're heading. But once we get back, they should be done with the truck build, hopefully. And everything nice and dry paint-wise, so that'll be good. But man, listen to this truck. And this thing sounds good. Alright, let's get rolling here. We're going to go into the far lane. Turn real wide here. Luckily that's the lane we need to be in anyway, so that works out good for us. Alright, we'll just coast up to the light here. No need to hurry things as we get a red light coming up here. Just keep rolling here and hopefully the light turns green. And of course it doesn't. I hate when there's absolutely nothing going on at an intersection and the right light's just red. It's like, come on. There's no reason for this light to be red. There we go. Thank you. But yeah, check out the dash and all of our instruments and stuff. I mean, we got instruments off to the side so we can actually see those, but then we got all the digital stuff here. I mean, this is one fancy kahuna of a truck. I have to admit, I like it quite a lot. So that's pretty cool. Go ahead and ease off over here. Gonna be off to one side, give ourselves plenty of room to move along there. Ooh, got a McDonald's over there on the side. Should get a green light here pretty quick, looks like. Maybe. But man, this is one pretty truck. I like it. Alrighty, we can roll. Be nice and easy on the rolls. We got double trailer. There we go. Go ahead and ease over into the other lanes. They're already in there. And we don't have to yield or anything, so that'll be good. This thing has some good get up and go too, especially up this hill. With how much we're hauling. Hitting 21 miles an hour up the hill. So it could use a little bit more power in my opinion, but it's doing really good. Nice and easy with the logs. Or lumber. And luckily it's not too far of a trip. We're going to an hour and 54 minutes out of town here. See if we can catch a load on the way back potentially. Make it as profitable as we can. Yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing how our new truck is, and we'll probably be able to get to haul something with that potentially in the next video. Which, by the way, guys, haven't said it, but hope you guys' day is going well. Mine's going pretty good so far. We got a plane back there. See that in the mirror. Definitely like the added camera right there. That is a nice little feature, so you don't really have to move your head as much. Definitely nice to double check the for real mirror there, because sometimes your camera can glitch out, as I've heard from a few people that have them, and things actually are going a little bit slower than in real life. So always a good idea to check on that rear mirror, just in case your cameras decided to have froze up and showing you delayed stuff versus what's actually happening. Just one of those good ideas to always have in mind. I can't tell. Yep, looks like we got a wreck up here. So luckily we can avoid that. Oh boy, people going real slow here. Oh wow, that's a pretty bad wreck there. Got some serious damage on those too. Trying to get out of the way of everybody behind me here. Kind of slow moving. But yeah, so looking at moving out to, obviously once I get my truck fixed up, looking at moving out to probably either Nebraska or potentially Kansas. But one of those states. Sounds like there's some better trucking opportunities for freelancers out there than there are over on this side, so kind of looking at doing that. Had a pretty good run with the companies and stuff, so definitely thankful for them giving me a job, but definitely looking at doing some of my own hauls with stuff in future versus being dependent on a company to get me from point A to point B. Because, I mean, it works pretty good, but sometimes it's kind of late until you can get a ride with the company guys and get back to where you need to be for the next truck haul. Usually they have something lined up, but sometimes they don't, and so you're kind of stuck out in the middle of nowhere. Luckily, they do pay for lodging and all that stuff, but just it's one of those nice things to be able to have where you're heading to and stuff in your own control and not dependent on a company's arrangement to some degree. Not that that's a bad way of doing business, just, I don't know, just, I like being in control of where I'm going. Just one of those things. Got a Harley Davidson going on by. Wonder if it might be parts, or I wonder if it's actually got motorcycles in there. Usually if it's motorcycles, it seems like they're running a bit more of a soft-sided trailer. But I don't remember. Seems like I've seen a few of those, but I don't remember if they usually haul them in those hard-sided trailers or not. Anyways, we'll get to where we're going pretty quick, luckily, which is why I signed on for this job, just because, hey, it's like, I'm sitting here waiting for my truck to be done, might as well earn about $3,000 on a quick little haul here, and potentially find a job to get me back, and then be able to work on all of that. So, I like this truck. It's got some good steering. As I said, definitely the benefit for you is having this camera right here to get you a really good look at what's coming up beside you. Thanks to Harley Davidson for moving there, kind of got some speed on him. Just rolling on through here. Got some traffic starting to make their way on, but I'll be past the exit here before they get there. So that'll be good. Almost time for some NASCAR playoffs, so that'll be fun, hitting up the MRN app and listening to those races on the road. That'll be good. I'm kind of torn. It's like I like watching it on TV, but boy, when it comes down to it, you get a far better play-by-play of what's happening with a majority of the drivers when you actually listen to the radio style of stuff. I don't know what it is, but for whatever reason, the commentators on TV can't really seem to do a good job at giving you the whole story, whereas the radio guys, because you're kind of left to what they're seeing and stuff versus what the camera's showing, you're able to get a really good feel for what's going on from the radio guys. I don't know what it is, but they're so much better, in my opinion. One, they have so many more guys doing the section by section, which is really good. And that just really does help it, because they can kind of keep you going throughout the race on who all is moving where, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. I like the radio style. It almost some point, if I can get it set up, I'll probably have a way to watch it so I can just listen to the radio. Plus, also, they don't typically feel like they have an agenda with how they're reporting it, which is interesting, whereas TV seems like they want that perfect storyline, whereas radio guys, they're just like, hey, you know what, this guy's over here and this guy made this move. It's like, it seems like it's a little bit less biased, whereas TV is like, oh, there goes Ross Chastain again, or some other nonsense. They're always picking on one guy or the other, or raving about some other guy, whereas radio seems to be like, oh yeah, and so this guy's moved up, and this guy hasn't moved up, and this guy's falling back. Just, I don't know, it seems like it's a better mix somehow. So, little things you can pick on sometimes, so. But definitely enjoy radio style when they do that at the races, especially at road courses, but even on the regular tracks, it works out really good. Get some low air pressure. That's interesting. I'm not sure what all that's about. Air pressure low. I'm not sure if that's tires or that's my air brakes. I think that's my air brakes. Interesting. Not sure what's going on with that. As soon as I pick up my water bottle, get myself some water, then the light turns green. Of course it does. Always has to do that. Alrighty. So we're not too far from dropping off our load of lumber here. Pretty close. Anyways, there's interesting things to think about with the racing and stuff. It's been hilarious watching the weirdness going on with who can be in the playoffs and who can't be. Kind of funny how that works. It's always interesting when it's like, we don't do that style of racing anymore. The old style of bump and running, and then they also want the bump and running. It's just kind of, it's one of those weird, funny things. Alright. We'll get another recruitment agency. Probably won't use those too much since we're heading more towards Nebraska way here in a bit. But nice to have that on the market, I guess. This is like an old Scion or a Acura. I'm not sure which, but looks good in front of me. Alright, well, we know where we're taking the lumber, somewhere over here. So that'll be good. This should be fun to unload. Just realized that. We're definitely going to go with the easiest way to drop this off possible. Because, yeah. Double trailers do not park well. I can tell you that right now. We'll get like a birthday party with a Mustang and some other stuff going on there. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, where do we need to drop off stuff? Let's see here. Alrighty guys, so we ended up going from a brand new fangled Kenworth to a older style Kenworth, and I have to admit the older style Kenworths are definitely more appealing. I have to say that because while all the newfangled stuff is definitely nice, I must say simplicity is definitely king. Because the style, the truck sound, oh, listen to that truck sound. Oh, that's beautiful. Alrighty, so we ended up taking a bit of a long trip here. A little bit longer than I was expecting us to take, but that's okay, because this bulldozer is going to get us a good amount of cashola, so I had to take a quick little ride with one of the buddies with the department, because the only thing taking me back to Boise was all the way back in Utah, so I had to take a bit of a ride with one of the guys, but worked out good. As we're going to be heading all the way back to Boise, Idaho. Isn't too far, but still a little bit longer of a round trip than I was thinking it was going to be. That's okay. They should definitely have that truck all nice and finished up for me once we get there. Got a really nice bulldozer back there, so that's pretty cool. Next gas station, looks like we're good on gas. I think we should be fine. Saying it should take us 4 hours. I don't think it should take us that long. Seems like we should get there in 2 hours or so, but we gotta get up to speed, so we'll see how that goes. Shouldn't take us too long. Heading back to Boise. But yeah, listen to that exhaust, that thing. Ah, beautiful sounding truck. Ooh, getting past here. Well, that's not going to end well. That did not end well at all. Watching that truck try to pass, he had to pull in behind me real quick. That was funny, watching that in the mirror. But yeah, this truck sounds so good. Alright, nice little turn through here. We got Caterpillar rolling on through. I think we're hauling it. Caterpillar potentially. At least generic version that uses Caterpillar parts anyways. Alright, so we're hauling pretty good. Got to go through farm country here. Always a pretty drive. Being able to see what's going on. See all the moo-moos and stuff. Definitely a very nice, relaxing ride. Definitely enjoy that, especially when we can hit 70. I really do like those Nebraska roads, though, because, I mean, as soon as you get out of town, man, that is some nice driving out there, because you get out of town, instantly 70, just put it down. It's single lane roads, but just put it down. That is definitely my style, so that's kind of the area we're heading to, that's for sure, because that is just, oh, I love that. I love that style of driving. It's pretty good here, but I think we could hit 80 out there. So I mean, that's, as I said, that's definitely more along my wheelhouse, so to speak. So definitely like that. So, anyways, nice, pretty views as always. Okay, got my GPS in here, so that kind of helps out. Be able to see where we're going. Be able to see my speed as well here, though. It's good. A little bit high on the speed side. Got to back her down just a little bit. I think we're usually good around 72, but we got a pretty tight turn up here, so we'll just go off throttle. There's some nasty rocks over there that could have met us, so kind of back it down just a little bit here as we're hauling. But man, this Kenny is nice. It's got a bit of a better turn radius too, I have to admit. I mean, it doesn't have as good of brakes as that brand new Kenworth we were driving earlier, but it's got some real nice steering capability, which I definitely appreciate. So we gotta take these back roads out here. We got Wild Horse something or other. I'm not sure what that was. It said something about Wild Horse something. Not sure that's reserve. Oh, come on, truck. See what you get now. So you got in front of me. Now you're stuck behind a tour bus and a Swift driver. Congratulations, buddy. It's like sometimes it's just better to ride behind a big truck instead of being squashed in between two of us. That's just my opinion. It doesn't go for much, but it's like I'd much rather, if I was in a car, be behind a big rig than to be squashed in between two of them. Especially if the one behind me doesn't have brakes. Luckily I have brakes, but still. You don't know that. You don't know if I have brakes. You don't know if I'm paying attention. There's definitely some truck drivers that do that. But, still. For me on my daily commute, this is definitely not my, what I would want to be seeing in my rear view and front mirrors here. Oh man, this truck sounds so good. I'm pretty sure we're good on gas. We'll find out. Yep, somebody... Ooh, that's some... He got some major issues. I'm not sure what was going on there. It looked like there was definitely a tire, and I think that might have been potentially maybe a radiator line. That doesn't happen too much, but I mean, if he had to drive it for a little bit and the tire was flapping, I mean, it could have knocked off a radiator hose. It looked like something was overheated. It could have been brakes, though, through here, so that's definitely a possibility. Come on, mate. Well, actually, it's not really him. It's the Swift driver in front of us that's being slow. I would say that I could go up there and get past, but it's double yellow line. Got a pretty nice bridge over there. Ooh, got a little settlement or something. Not sure that's like actual Indian territory, or ooh, almost got off the road there. Or if that's like Indian like reenactment area or something like that. I know that does happen some. I've seen a few of those happen actually, where they actually come out in traditional garb and everything, and kind of doing educational stuff for kids and stuff. It's pretty cool actually. Very nice setup. Pretty cool to see. Definitely educational on how Indians did it in the old days before all the modern conveniences, and so definitely helpful to be thankful for what you got, that's for sure. But pretty cool to see the ingenuity that they had back then as well. Duck Valley Gas and Go. Alrighty. Didn't even realize this was Duck Valley. Interesting. I haven't seen any ducks. I'm pretty sure we're good on gas, though. Oh, we got Hot Deli. Yeah, that's pretty steep pricing there. I think we're good. Ooh, got an old... I'm not sure what that is. Almost looked like an old Kenworth, but I think it was something else. I am back home in Idaho. Won't be my home for too much longer as we're moving further out, but still. Nice to be back in more of my own territory. Know where I'm going to some extent. Kind of nice. I definitely think if I didn't already have a Western stall, which I have definitely enjoyed the comforts of a cabin on a Western stall. Those cabins are built really, really nice. I probably would jump at a Kenworth, honestly, especially with that exhaust note, because that is really, really good sounding. Definitely enjoying that. Ooh, got it. Everybody's slowing down for the turn again. Oh yeah, it was a, I didn't realize that. Cool. So, Duck Valley Indian Reservation. That's neat. I did not realize what that was. Ooh, old. What is that? Almost look like a White Boss tractor. Not too many of those. But they're pretty cool. That's a John Deere, but that looked like that was an old White Boss. A White Field Boss, I think is what it's called. Something like that. Anyways, look good. As I said, don't see too many of those. So definitely with the traffic here, that slowed us down a little bit, so we're going to get back in at about, probably around, yeah, we'll be back in around 8. So should be able to pick up the truck, hit the sack for a little bit, get some sleep, and wake up in the morning, hopefully get some jobs lined up to head back across country and hopefully get ourselves where we need to be for work. Looks like we're slowing down to 45. Got some moo-moos moving around. I think there's a funny song somewhere out there about bovines. I think I heard it on Bear Cave Radio or something. I have to see. Anyways. That is a Holiday Inn. They must be hurting for money or something. I have never seen a Holiday Inn Express look so downtrodden in my life. What if they serve breakfast? I hope they would, but I'm not sure where you serve it at. That's definitely a sight to behold there. Yeah, we're good on gas. That's one thing that I was kind of worried about, but looks like we're good. It's not going down too fast. So can we get back up to speed through here? Getting tired of driving behind Swift here. I thought that usually they were flying nowadays. Seems like they had a private jet or something, but I think that's a different Swift. Anyways, come on, truck. I'm getting really tired of being behind this guy. Mr. Go-Go, and he done go-go, but you also can't help that too much. Nice off throttle. Make sure I get my lights on here in just a second. There we go. I think my lights are on. Should be. That should be on. Can't really tell though. Usually my dash lights up in my other trucks. So that's usually my sign. Yep, lights are on. That's good. Ooh, combine. Looks like they've been working on some wheat. Is what I think, from what I can see there. Alrighty, Snake River. Somebody had a good time boating. Looks like they're loading back up. I think we got some sunflowers there to my right. They looked a little bit on the wilted side. Not sure if they'd come back through to get those or not. a little wilty to me. A little bit browner than what I'm used to seeing anyways. Definitely like driving through farm country. It's definitely very, very relaxing. Ooh, nice tractor there. Also nice not to see a bunch of solar farms as well. Definitely one of the biggest tragedy happening right now in this country. All the solar farms taking away the good farmland. And that's definitely a bit of a nuisance. And definitely annoying to see. I get why they're doing it. Obviously you get paid not to use your farmland, and then it's like, well, might as well put some solar panels on top of the non-being used farmland so you can make some money, and I get that, but still. We could be farming more, but for some reason we decided not to be. Kind of a bummer. Definitely a bummer. And also there, as soon as you get one hailstorm, your entire solar field that you just put in all that work to is gone. So not really that profitable usually. So not really a fan of solar myself. More of a nuclear plant myself. Coal plants are pretty good too, honestly, especially with the newer technology that we got going on in that. But the newer technology in the nuclear plants seem to be far better than they used to be, so definitely more of a fan of that. So hopefully we'll start seeing more of those pop up, because that technology sounds like it's far more efficient and it'll be done. Plus also, if I heard correctly, they're working on a process that can basically make the be able to switch over the what is it? Recycle the atomic rods, I guess is what the phrasing is. I can't remember the exact phrasing, but anyways, they got some sort of process where they can redo the rods that they use for the nuclear plants, be able to get those redone in a safe manner, so that they can be put back into a into a nuclear plant and be reused. So I'm definitely kind of excited for that potential development. Definitely sounds pretty good to me, but apparently people don't like that, so what can you do? We got another taco place. Oh, I remember where I'm at. Yep, very good. Okay. Sometimes you get turned around because you come from a different direction. It's like, wait a minute. I was like, nope, I remember where I'm at now. Very, very good. Interstate 84, here we come. Gonna make a nice little turn on there. Also got the Taco Bell there to the right if I needed some supper. It's definitely nice having some food pretty close by, all things considered. So definitely nice. I always carry cash nowadays because those credit card prices on gas, good night. Those are out of control, but I understand why. Got all those stinking fees. But yeah, definitely carrying cash for my gas. Actually, my diesel, but you know, you get it, my fuel. But yeah, definitely not paying with a credit card anymore. The cash back is not worth what I'm having to pay in fees. I'm paying more in fees than I am in getting any cash back, so it doesn't make any sense. So that was 24 cents more per gallon to use a credit card than it was to pay with cash. Now, I'm not the brightest of mathematicians. That's eating up quite a lot of that cash back you get. I've seen some places that are running 30 cents or more, so it's like, Plus also then they tack on the fee for convenience too, and that's usually about $2 or something, so it's like, I'll just spend the cash. Cash is king. I know a lot of people don't like that, but it really is one of the best forms of payment we got. Plus also, I mean, it's legal tender. I mean, you can't go wrong with legal tender unless it's counterfeit, but that's a whole nother another can of worms to get into. Anyways, we're almost home. Alright, there we go. We can drop off. Alright, it's not a bad day's worth. Got ourselves some pretty good cashola in hand, so that's nice. Alright, I guess, so taking a look here at the truck, we can turn on our lights. And I have to say, this truck looks pretty good, all things considered. I definitely like it. So it looks good. Very nice. Alrighty. So let's get ourselves backed on out of here. We're going to head back onto our little home, away from home. Get ourselves some shut-eye and whatnot. And we will see about getting ourselves a bit of a load. Be able to head ourselves back over Nebraska way, hopefully. It's definitely nice. Comes with the GPS and everything on there, so that works out really, really good. Ooh, steering's really nice. So now we got the four-wheel drive, which will definitely be helpful. And should be able to give us plenty of traction in different situations. It's got some nice get up and go while not loaded. I like it. So we got 30,000 in the bank, no debt, no loans. Definitely the way I want to go. If we get any damage on this truck, though, that's going to be a whole nother can of worms to open up. Going to be pricey, but should be good. We got all the school buses lined up at the depot. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, so we're back home at our little home here. Get ourselves pulled in for the night. Thanks for watching, guys. And we'll see you guys here next time with our brand new truck on the road. Bye-bye.